Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Lights Out Co pod, season 2, episode number 8. We're back here today with a good friend of mine, Justin Bennz.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Justin Bennz. Yeah. So Benzo, as he goes by, is also here today to talk about some good things. So we're about to go in depth about that. But let me just introduce my my host to my left, Mr.
The host with the most,
Mr. Matty Ice.
Matt. Yeah.
Matt. Let's just talk real quick because you saw one of your favorite bands.
Oh my god,
dude!
I
Talk
think this is the first time in a while I'm not repping the merch either on the show.
I know you're always repping
running out of
Ghost.
shirts, bro. Yeah, man. I saw them Monday at the Dunkin' Donuts Center in Rhode Island.
Yeah, I was wondering where you went.
Providence. Yeah.
Oh.
So it was a little bit smaller than like the DCU Center, but very good show.
With some good friends.
Yeah, I went with my friend Anthony and my dad.
Nice.
I don't know if he's a good friend, but he's my dad.
Nice.
He likes to tag along, and he's really into the music. So it was definitely a really good experience because this last time we saw them was at the DCU Center, and it was like a co-headline tour. So they shared the stage with another band that I really love. But this was their tour, so they did a whole lot more. Their stage performance is just like so theatrical.
This is
Ghost, yeah. So TikTok viral, one of their songs, Mariana Cross. If you're ever on TikTok and you've heard the
I'll have to
sped
take a
up,
listen. I don't think I've ever heard about them before.
yeah. If you ever heard the sped up or the slowed down version, they actually took the slowed down version and like made it their own. So
Okay.
they released like an album with that song and a few other songs on it. But check them out, Ghost.
Yeah, I really didn't hear about them until I became friends with Matt.
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah, I didn't even know that he was at the concert, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm seeing Ghosts," and I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, I was like, sorry, I can't make the Discord call tonight.
Yeah, nah, that was all
Seeing
good. Shit happens.
Seeing my boys.
Yeah,
Seeing his other boys.
yeah, that happens.
6 times now. I think
That's dope.
They're
Yeah,
the
that's
band I've
your-
seen the most.
That's really your shit. You
I love
support the fuck out of them with all
Oh
the
my
merch and
God.
everything. So
Bro,
that's what's up.
all right. So I just want to go into like the marketing scheme that it literally is like a scheme. I think
I'm listening.
it's so people love the band so much. Like they'll do artwork and they'll send it to like the band. Like they'll post it on Instagram and stuff. And like whoever runs their account, like Ghost's account, is very active. And they'll see like certain artwork that they really like, and they'll turn that artwork into the T-shirts. So they're not even the ones really creating their
Okay.
own T-shirts, but the lead singer, he's mainly like the guy behind the whole band, you know.
Right.
So he is the face of the band. So I think it's a very smart thing to kind of be like, oh, I'm gonna take your artwork and this is my way of kind of giving you your spotlight. However, I'm making all the money off of it, and but hey, fans like to do it, and it's like, damn.
Yeah, the fans like to do it, and the
That's
designs
your
are
art-
dope. Like you wear them, and you wear them with pride because you think that it's
Right.
dope ass shit.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's what's
we
up.
need graphic designers just to make our stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
yo.
we'll give you the shout out. But
We'll give you the shout out. We're
Literally.
not giving you a
That's
No
what I'm
money.
saying. Like anybody that wants to help out. Yo, if you know any manufacturers that are like cheap and trustworthy, comment them.
At Lights Out Co.
Yeah,
Yes.
straight up.
yes.
So yeah, honestly, thanks for sharing that, Matt, because I didn't really ask you much about it. I just said, how's the concert? And you were like, oh, really good time. And then that's all we went into it about.
Put my
So,
phone away.
I
Yeah.
had to
They didn't
hear
allow
about
like
it.
recording or anything either. So
Oh,
it was, like-
wow.
yeah. So
Did
it
you
was
end up recording something, though?
a few? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was able to record a few, but I got scolded a few times
Yeah.
by a big security
The
guard.
ushers.
I was like, shit, sorry, man.
The ushers, man.
But it was better because it's like, you know, people go to a concert and then they view it through a phone, and it's like, bro, you're right there. dude.
I
Yeah, no,
hate
that's what
that
I'm
whenever like you just go on Snapchat. There's this one person that has 900 minutes of like a concert.
Yeah,
like
just
if I wanted to
tapping
go,
through.
I would
Yeah.
have went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was tapping through.
Yeah.
Most people, like, that's why a lot of people say, like, oh, I'm not going to go to this so-and-so concert. I'll just watch it on my Snapchat, like,
Literally.
because that's the opportunity
And
they
have like 8 different point of views, like one right there.
Yeah,
one
exactly,
right
because
there.
they have all their friends going. That's crazy.
Right.
It's a really slippery slope when it comes to that. I've only been to a few concerts, but when I do go, I try to like take some video and then also just try to stay in the moment.
Right.
I don't even try to be like all up in like the front or the middle. Like I just want to try to listen to music and enjoy the show. I'm also very tall, so like I can get away with being in the back.
Mhm.
So
That's just one of my favorite
I've been to an
things.
LMFAO concert.
yeah, back when they were popping and shit, dude, they were
Yeah,
popping
it was
back in
in
the day.
Worcester. at the DCU Center.
Yeah. That's
my,
popping, bro.
my friend's younger brother, Aaron, he went to an LMFAO concert
Yo,
too.
that's what's up.
It was fire.
I mean, Kayla mentioned last week as kids, I went to a Cheetah Girls concert and a High School Musical concert. So,
See, I never really got into them until I was like a little bit
bro,
older.
I think honestly my parents just bought the tickets because my sister like begged, and I was dragged along everywhere.
I think
So.
my first one might have been like Nickelback, honestly. Like inadvertently. Like I don't know how I ended up there, but
Wow.
I always rocked with Nickelback, so giving them the respect
Shout out to
they deserve.
Nickelback, bro.
They're not that bad.
I honestly didn't really think of Nickelback. And I've only heard like 3 songs. I'm not a huge like Nickelback fan or even listener. So
I was gonna say it's not your genre.
yeah, true. I'm on the hip hop spectrum. Yeah.
You're on the spectrum, aren't you?
Yeah, he's on the
That's
spectrum.
crazy. All right, moving on. So yeah, pod. We got JB here, and pretty much Justin and me have been friends a really long time, but we really haven't talked in a good amount of time. So
Yeah,
like, tell me
man.
what you've been up to. Like, what's life been like? How you been living, man?
You know, life's been a roller coaster these past couple of months. You know, got a new job. Can't really complain about it. Just the hours kind of suck. Working overnights.
Overnights, yeah.
Yeah, and then recently went through something with someone, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, move on and
Yeah, move on. And then now I'm looking forward to trying to go for my master's degree.
yeah. So I was gonna ask you. You just you got your bachelor's back in. Was it how many years ago was
I
was
think
it
it was
last
like
year?
2022.
2022. So it
Yeah,
was this
so
year.
like
So it was in
this year's 22. No, not this year.
2020
when COVID like
Yeah,
started
so
popping
2020,
off,
yeah,
like
so I was gonna
2020,
say
yeah.
2020. So I was gonna say you graduated with your bachelor's and shit like that. So
Mhm.
the master's is something I knew you wanted to go for. What are your plans with the master's? What's your major? Go with that. and stuff like
So I'm looking to either do like psychology or counseling, and I'm going to be like a school adjustment counselor.
that. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just want to like help out, kids
Mhm.
and stuff like that. Do you have any kind of like, because I'm trying to think, because my dad does something in that realm. Do you have any like grade you're going towards, like high school, college?
Yeah, I wanted to do high school
High
because
school?
like 9 through 12, like that's when people like start hitting puberty. That's
Yeah.
when life starts hitting them, and you always need someone to talk to.
Absolutely. I think me and Matt were just going through this. We
Mhm.
preach this like on a regular basis. Like those are the years that are most important. And you don't realize that you need the help that you
Exactly.
can get until older. And the people that you do know aren't the best resource sometimes. So I would say that you would be a good resource to go to, because I mean, we went to high school together. We've known
Yeah,
each other
man.
for some time. So like we've seen each other grow up for a good amount of time. And I'm just gonna briefly talk about how how cool it is to see that you got your bachelor's and you're going towards your master's. So
Mhm.
that's inspiring to me in a sense. So dude, like props to you working them overnights, like working hard,
my
grinding,
gosh,
dude. Like I remember you were at what was your longest tenured job for the last like
DQ.
couple years? Yeah, DQ.
Yeah.
You made it pretty far up the realm in that, and like
G
that was just
Street.
like yeah, dude.
G Street.
I was there for like 7 years, man.
Dude.
They wanted me to be like the
Head
next
of house,
manager
yeah,
too.
like, but-
if I didn't get that job, or like if I wasn't looking to go for my master's, like I probably would have done it.
Yeah, just because like that's a good job to
Mhm.
have
It's like a
at your
franchise
age.
too,
Yeah.
right? It's
Yeah,
like-
exactly.
People say like, oh, a manager of an actual store, like that's a good job to have. So,
especially that area too. That's such a like a.
oh,
I
it was
remember
always
when
busy,
when
huh?
I
Oh my
first
gosh,
opened,
yeah.
bro, like there was no way you were sitting in that line
Yeah.
trying to get ice cream.
There's
People
no
would-
getting in, no
Be-
getting out.
right.
Man.
The worst is when that line is going into the street and like
Mhm.
you're on West Boylston Street and you can't even move past that shit.
So you started there and that one first.
Yeah.
Wait, did you work at the Grafton Street?
No.
Oh,
It was
shit, my
always the
bad.
West Boston one.
yeah, I was like G Street.
I was like 7 years. I was like, didn't they just open?
They've only
like
been there
2
for like
years?
3.
yeah, but that one's wild too. So,
Oh, all right, my bad.
but yeah, any DQ's wild around here.
Mhm.
But yeah, like worked your way up, obviously, and now doing what you're doing. But let's talk about it real quick, because we've known each other since high school.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we've known each other for some time. So
Since like 2012.
yeah,
Yeah,
2012. Yeah,
2012,
that's the
man.
year. We'll talk about like how we met in a second, because that'll get us into our next topic. But I just want to ask, like, in your sense, like wellness wise, like your mental, like obviously you're not where you
Mhm.
like were back then. So like,
Yeah.
what things have you done to help you through the last 10 years? It's been 10 years.
I just think
That's
like
crazy.
Wow,
years.
yeah.
remember when I was like really overweight, dude, like when I was like 265 pounds, man, bro.
We were in the same boat freshman year, bro. We
yeah.
were big boys. Yeah, we were big
Even
boys.
after that, man, like
Yeah.
I don't know, like growing up through high school, like I really didn't have like a father figure. So like that was kind of like one of the big downfalls of like I really couldn't talk to anyone, especially like a dad or something like that. So after high school, like I just decided like, you know, like I'm just going to stick to myself, man.
Yeah.
Just do whatever I want. And when I started picking up like fitness and all that, that's when it helped me a lot.
Yeah, for sure. So fitness, like, talk to me about, like, I know basketball's your shit for sure, but like getting in the gym and like losing weight, because
Bro,
at one point, like,
insane.
Yeah.
like you had a transformation.
I
like,
remember
for sure.
all four of us, like, you know, we were part of like a group where we'd go and hoop at this church.
Oh yeah, on
Yeah,
like Tuesday
man.
nights. Yeah, that was a
at
good
like
time.
midnight.
Yeah.
You know, we'd hoop until
We were
like
grinding, bro.
2 a.m.
done.
some nights, and that gym was humid as shit. But
Yeah.
I remember doing that for a little bit, and then like the summer was over, and it had been like a full year or so until we hooped again. And this dude just pulled up, and I was like, holy shit,
Exactly.
unrecognizable.
Yeah.
I was like, what the?
You know what sparked it one day was like randomly I was like, you know, I'm just gonna like weigh myself, right? And I remember when I went to my like physical, I was like 265, and then when I went on the scale, I dropped like 20 pounds just randomly. I was like 240. I was like, the hell, I didn't even do anything.
Yeah, you were like, wow.
And then like after that, I was like, you know, like let me just do this. Like,
Yeah, try
I'm
to
just
give
gonna
it a try.
change.
Yeah.
And then. You know, I didn't do it in the healthiest way. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Nah, you like did it at your own pace. For
yeah,
sure.
I did it at my own pace.
You didn't do any kind of like crazy diet. I'm sure like you just kind of took your time with it and lost the weight gradually. And you were probably working out just a lot more than you did in the past.
Yeah.
Like it was more so just like getting in the gym and like doing something for sure.
like
right?
every day, man.
Yeah,
I was in there.
Because what, hooping was probably the extent of your physical activity at first, or?
Yeah, it was at first, and then like after that, it sparked me to want to go in the gym more. And then like every day, I was doing like 3 miles on the treadmill.
Let's go. Yes, sir. That's hard for shit, because I honestly like
I hate
5 minutes on the treadmill, I'm done.
Uh-huh.
Even
Oh
on a
my gosh,
Stairmaster,
man.
bro.
Running.
It's not a good time.
That's why I like sports. That's my cardio, because it doesn't feel like running. But
Yeah, because you're focused on other things.
right.
Yeah.
But mindlessly, just let me run 3 miles on the treadmill today. That's a thought that never crosses my head. Like that's why I feel like people who wake up again before, like I've said this probably in the first podcast, people who wake up before the sun and they're like, man, I could really go for a 5 mile run.
Bro,
right
Nick,
now." It's like,
Nick Bear, you
I would
know
love
who
a
Nick Bear is?
5 mile run for breakfast.
You know
man.
who
Like,
Nick Bear?
right, bro. Yes.
Yeah,
Your
Nick-
was it your
No,
cousin?
no. Nick Bear, not Nick Berry.
Oh.
Nick Bear, fitness. He's like,
Oh,
he honestly
no.
looks like my cousin. I'm not gonna
Right.
lie, but he fucking gets up every day at 5 a.m. and he fucking runs.
Crazy,
He's
man.
Done like
That's
a
that
full
mental
mile in
toughness,
less
bro.
than 4 minutes. I'm pretty sure he like sprinted that shit.
Crazy.
Like it's insane.
I could never.
But yeah,
the quickest mile I've done was like maybe like 7.5 minutes, and I was
yeah,
proud of
I
that.
was proud of, yeah, I would have been proud of that. I remember in gym class, they used to give you shit for that. Like, you know, like don't make it more than 10, or else you have to redo it. Like, it's like shit, bro.
I'd be
I
staying
was
after because that's.
I was
Right.
cutting it close. I was definitely cutting it close. I honestly think that I mean, I saw you last week at men's league. You're in
Yeah.
a men's league, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about like that's been your activity now. Like you obviously like that competitive nature of basketball, stuff
Yeah.
like that. So what has been your like just your thing about basketball that's kept you into it? Obviously you've been doing the men's leagues, but take me through like why is that passion still around?
I don't know. I just always grew up like sports fan and all that, and I've always played football, and I guess I wasn't like the greatest at basketball growing up. So like when I started getting in shape and everything, that's when like I became quicker, and like that's when like I could actually do stuff on the court, and then I was like, you
and
know,
playing
like,
more.
yeah,
Playing more for
exactly.
sure.
It made me like the game more, and then after that, remember we did the men's league last year too.
Yeah, we did the men's league last year. That was good, and then I ended up just get hurt. But
Yeah.
that sucked, bro. I hated that shit.
That was the first league I did like for a men's league, and it was pretty fun.
Yeah,
like the
it was a good
competitive
time.
nature,
Yeah.
like it. Like even whenever we play like video games, it's always competitive too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like going back, like we can even. It's funny story for the viewers watching. So like, we met in high school. Obviously, you guys too can listen to this. We met in high school, and like we were sitting in the back of this classroom, and bored out of our mind, just like first week of school. We were talking to each other a little bit as like the week was going on, but like, or as the day was going on, and I mentioned like I was like, or one of us, I just want to go home and play like Call of Duty. Like, and I was like, fuck yeah, I love Call of Duty.
That's what
and
sparked it all.
then literally we started talking about Call of Duty. He's like, oh, like what have you been doing on Call of Duty? And he's like, oh, I like sniping. And I was like, dude, I like sniping too. Like no one, never met someone that likes sniping.
That was literally
like
the
that.
first time I've ever met someone in
then
like that, like that stuff.
And on the camera, I met Ant, and Ant's like, yeah, I used to trick shot too. And I was like, bro, that's fucking whack. Like,
It's
bro,
crazy.
so everybody that used to do that, just like elite squad, like an elite, like just like they used to do it back in the day. But I remember we sparked our friendship based off that in school, but then ended up playing on, you know, Xbox 360, you know, getting into like these 6-man search and destroy lobbies and stuff. And dude, this bro was fucking filthy with it. Like I was good with like quick scoping and like sniping, or they called it feeding back in the day. This man was doing like 1080 wrist twist, fucking like crazy, bro, like crazy ass,
Breaking my wrists. And
oh my god, like yeah, literally, yeah, that's what I was saying.
Literally, that-
Dude,
I still-
shit was. You still play claws?
I still
today?
play claw
Yeah,
till this day.
Claws
I
one of
can't-
those things that you can't get
Grip
rid
it
of.
Bro,
on-
because whenever I
gripping
grip
on
the
the
controller
remote.
normal, it's like it
That's
feels
your
so
habit,
weird,
yeah,
man. And then
so-
like once I go like this, it's like okay, like
That's
now I
habit.
can actually
Looks
do
like
it.
You're gripping onto the remote. Like it's gonna fly away from you,
Hey,
bro.
yo, bro. Gripping on what?
The remote.
Oh, okay, my bad. But yeah, that's just a funny story for, you know, you guys and the viewers, because like it can really spark from a simple conversation just about stuff that you have in common.
Did you have a game today in your men's league? When was the last game you had?
Yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
Mhm.
How was
Yeah.
that?
We lost, man. We lost by 5, bro. I hit 4 straight threes too, bro.
Comeback.
to bring you guys back.
No, like when I checked in the game, I hit like 3 straight, right?
Oh, to start off the game.
Yeah, to
That's
start
always
off
a
the
good
game.
feeling.
That's
when
that's
you're
how
in
I
the
was
bag.
starting off, and then I had 12 straight points like from my 4 shots,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
like after that, like we just lost, bro.
Who did you guys play? Did they have the same?
I think it was the
shirts?
team that you guys faced.
All right, yeah.
The
so
green
like
shirts,
that's,
right?
Yes. So
Mhm.
what happened with me is I made my first 2 threes,
Yeah.
and then they started like closing out on you way faster, like face guarding almost. Yeah. Like it was so hard to get a bucket after that. So yeah, like shout out to that team for using, you know, they're just playing defense, you know. But
More importantly,
damn, they're 2-0. That sucks.
who was on the team that you did play?
I don't even know
What-
any. Oh, the week before,
Oh.
we lost by 30 because we had a guy that was on the Celtics named Leon Powe. on
Leon
the
Powe.
team.
He's a
I remember
2008
him.
NBA world champ. Yeah, he was a great part of that Celtics team. So it's so funny because I didn't even realize that because your game didn't even start.
Until like 10:15.
Yeah,
bro.
like
at
I
night?
left.
Yeah, at night.
I left at like 9:45, and like after I left, I got a group chat text message from the group chat that literally I just had a game with, and they were like, "Yo, Leon Powe's here." They took a picture of him. I was like, "Is that the same place I was just at?" Like that doesn't make sense to me. But then I asked them in the morning, the next day. I was like, "Yo, that was Leon." He's like, "Yeah." So I don't know when we're gonna play Leon Powe, but all I know is I'm guarding him, bro.
Yeah.
Man,
I'm guarding him.
all I
I'm-
see is this 6'6" dude
I'm
walk
taking
on
the
the court. I'm
challenge.
like, what the hell am I
Yeah, bro.
playing?
He's nice
Fir-
with it, too.
first
Guard
game.
Me, never mind an ex-NBA
Literally.
all-star.
That's crazy. Leon Powe on that team, man. And
Dude,
a
he
men's
was cool
rec
though.
league.
I got a picture with him after and everything. He was a cool dude.
That's what's up. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool with that guy. Matt, how you doing?
Good, man.
Chilling?
Yeah, we're chilling.
Bro, we're good on time. I'm
Imagine
just
playing
checking
that Celtic, though. That's kind of cool. An ex-Celtic.
It was like when I
Was he
realized
still
after
filthy?
it, dude, he was
He's got to
nasty.
be, what, like 40-something?
He's around 38, I think.
Oh, wow. That's
he's a good age.
Mhm.
I mean, he retired at a young age because I honestly think he just wanted to do other shit with his career.
you know,
which
he's
is
he's
respect.
the ambassador of the Celtics now.
Yeah, see, like I didn't even know that.
fake Celtics fan. Take the fucking hat off right now.
No, I'm not taking the hat off. All right, I got a question for JB, and then you can answer a little bit too if you want.
All right.
So obviously 10 years ago was when, you know, me and you were running it up on Modern Warfare 2 or like Black
Mhm.
Ops 1 gaming in the last like 10 years. How is it like, has it improved or like not improved? You know, like, and how do you feel about it? Do you still play? Like, tell me a
I
little
say
bit.
certain games have improved,
Okay.
while other games have downgraded. Like
Okay.
when when I play Call of Duty nowadays, it's just like I play for like an hour or two, and then I'm just like
Bored of
like
it, yeah.
I'm just so bored of
Yeah.
it. And like even sports games nowadays too, like the only sports game I can really play is like FIFA.
Okay. I feel like is that like because you enjoy the game, or is it like more so like a comfort game in that sense?
It's I think it's a mixture of both. Because like when I used to play like Madden 2K, I used to love playing those too. And then like whenever I play Madden, like I used to play Ultimate Team, I would literally just sit in the main menu and just not do anything.
I feel like that was me with like 2K a lot of the time. Like my career, I would just sit in like and be like, oh, like I'll play a game, and then I just be like bored of it after like 5 minutes. I'd be like, oh, why did I even play a game of this shit? So like gaming in a sense of like just longevity of wanting to play, definitely down. But there is one game that you really like. I saw it on TikTok. We were talking about it before.
Valorant.
Yeah, that's your shit. Because I'm not a big Valorant guy. Like I've never played, but even watching it, I'm like, dude, I'd suck at this. You know what I'm saying? So
it's like fantasy kind of CS:GO style, right?
Yeah, it's
like,
fantasy CS:GO, like Overwatch, like different people have like different abilities and all that stuff.
Right.
And like it's basically like search and destroy, like 5v5. Like you have to plan.
If you've ever seen
so no respawn.
What's
type
the other popular one that's like searching
CS:GO?
No, there's another one. Rainbow Six.
Yeah.
Siege.
Siege. But it's like you can't really aim in, right? It's all
you there's like certain guns you can aim in with, but like
you have to hit fire a lot of the time.
Yeah, you have to hit fire a lot of the time.
But it's hella accurate. But
it's pretty accurate.
But you got to be like on point with where you're aiming, and
so it's like a point. It's really a point and click kind of game. Yeah. So you used to play. We were talking about how you play like claw on controller, but like you started playing mouse and keyboard. That's the move now, you think?
Yeah, I think that's the move now. The
Even
transition.
Like you play like Call of Duty, you would play mouse and keyboard?
Yeah, I play Call of Duty mouse and keyboard.
Okay.
The only game I can't play is Fortnite.
Really? Yeah.
Because
that's
hard.
So hard.
It's easier on controller. Yeah, that's what I said to my friend. It is if you don't know if you played it on controller before playing it on mouse and keyboard, it's easier on controller. Like you can transition. Like he's about to talk about transitioning from controller to mouse and keyboard. Here, I'll let him tell it.
The transition is like. So like Fortnite, for example, like playing on the PlayStation and all those years, like you get used to building, and then whenever you try and go to like do this stuff and then aim in at the same time, it's like, dude, like what am I doing?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking the same exact thing. But like transitioning on like for Call of Duty from controller to mouse and keyboards, you like your mouse and keyboard way better?
Yeah, it's better.
Just easier. Yeah. I see
the best part is like you can like just move super quick and everything.
I see a lot of people hating on like aim assist and shit. Are you one of those guys? You hating on aim assist?
No, I don't hate on it. I have been around it my whole life.
Say, you're like I used to have that shit. You know what I'm
aim assist on console.
Yeah,
right.
People hate.
I will
on
say
that
though,
shit.
it's so much harder.
Yeah,
so you guys got aim assist.
So much harder to not use aim assist, dude.
Yeah.
Like when I was trying to play Fortnite, bro, I tried on the mouse and keyboard like the no build. I was over here. Moving around. I'm like, I can't even aim at these guys.
Bro, PC got the FOV slider though, so it's
like, I will say
their shit's like you can see almost behind your head, bro. That's
try a FOV slider and playing on controller. I'm on another level over there, bro.
You'd be different. You'd be the best player in the game.
Like that on Warzone or
they're gonna add it on the new COD though, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah.
I don't know if it's confirmed yet as of now, but
we'll see.
That'd be cool if they did it on console.
Yeah,
I think they said
console. I know you can
FOV.
play multiplayer with an FOV slider, but
Warzone you can't. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, so we'll see.
Because they're like, oh, it's unfair for.
They gotta add to Warzone too.
But I like how you described the games. Like, what did you said? It was like a comfort game.
Yeah, comfort game. So my comfort game is Madden now. Like Madden's a big comfort game because you don't have to really lock into it. You can like pause it whenever. I used to feel that way about 2K for a while when I was in college, but that changed, and it was Call of Duty back in the day. Like Call of Duty, like back in like the golden era, like those 4 years in a row. Yeah, those 4 years in a row.
World at War is how I started, and I got hooked. Like I made some of like the coolest like friends, like the online and stuff like that, if you want to call them friends. But
no,
like your online,
friends,
like the normal squad you hop on with after school and be like, well, all right, what are we doing? Hey, what are we doing today?
Yeah,
before I start my homework. But we'd
I couldn't even play during the week.
Run for a couple hours, and it's like you just had so many like memories, and even looking back, it's like it's just so nostalgic. Like for me, it was like like you said, JB, like Modern Warfare 2. World at War, Black Ops 1. And then like as those went on, all right, you start getting a little bit older, a little bit busier, and it's just like, So
Yeah, that was how literally it went. It was like you got more busy, your friends were more busy, and then
so finding a game now
finding out, falling off.
to have a comfort game where you can, like when I hop on at night, like if I get out of my job and then going to the gym and I
Yeah,
get
you just wanna
home,
relax
shower,
after.
eat. Right, finding that game just to
Mhm.
kind of where you don't have to think about anything. It's just
Yeah,
kinda-
exactly.
Throw on a YouTube video and
Right.
play Madden. I don't have to think at all.
Right,
I don't
you
have to
just
think.
block the world out,
Yeah.
and that's such a I think that's such a good thing for people who enjoy it, at least for their
Yeah.
mental.
Yeah.
like,
Absolutely.
just to be able to kind of
If you ever meet someone that their comfort game is Valorant, that's different.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I don't think
I
that's
don't
a
know.
comfort
Yeah, I was
game.
gonna say there's probably no comfort.
Yeah,
in
there's no
that.
comfort.
Because you have
in
to
that
think
shit.
of so many things, bro. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
That's
The rage.
too much.
I've seen the
I
clips
can't
of
even.
people raging.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
I
can't
rage
even
Talking
too.
fathom that
disrespect.
shit.
when he plays. I've seen clips of him playing, but
Nah, it's too much for me, man. But
That's what
Yeah.
I thought too. Like when I first got into it, I was like, "There's so much stuff into this game." But like once you start to
you
like,
started playing a
I was
lot
gonna
more.
say there's
huh?
some progression to it. It's like
Mhm.
like you get used to it.
yeah, I started off in like the lowest rank too, like iron. Iron's
I was
like
gonna
the
say
lowest
that.
I was
rank.
gonna
rank.
say they go
Right.
like very,
Mhm.
very. It's only ranks, right? There's no like casual like.
No,
kinda-
there's casual. There's
Okay,
it's
there
called
is
like
casual.
unrated, where like you could just play whoever you want and just
Okay,
like
okay.
not have to worry about competitive stuff. They have like different game modes too.
But a lot of people like if you want to be the shit, you're playing Valorant.
Mhm.
Ranked.
Yeah.
You're playing that ranked.
The
shit.
only thing ranked that I've ever played was Rocket League with my friend Ant, and like you notice the jumps where it's like, all right,
Yeah,
you
man.
get into a new division, and you got all these people doing like these aerials, and bro, they're scoring without even having the vehicle on the ground. It's
Right.
just like,
Doing double backflips.
Right. That's
that's
where it comes to the
crazy.
point where it's like, all right,
You have to be like nice at the
I'll be
game
like
to play
demote
ranked.
me a little bit so I can have fun again.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know Apex. Do you play Apex?
I played it a couple of times.
Yeah, I know Ian, Nate, and Sobi absolutely love that game. Like they'll play that game for hours, and I'm just not on that same rhythm just because I'm not good at the game. Like I'll play Call of Duty for a bit,
Mhm.
but I also play my sports games. I hope the new Call of Duty is worth playing.
Yeah,
but
me too.
we'll see how it is. But yeah, like you said it best. Like gaming is just not the same as it was, but
You know, because
it's
like
hard to find those.
when we were growing up, like you
diamonds
could just
in the
play
rough.
like hours without getting bored.
Yeah,
now
without
it's
getting
like once you
once-
play like 2 hours, 3 hours, like dude, like I'm so bored.
There was
Like,
always an objective back, like even whether it was like going for nukes all day on fucking Modern Warfare 2 or like
mhm.
playing zombies on Black Ops 1
Oh,
for
zombies
literally
is so much
hours.
fun.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
still play
Yeah,
zombies.
Yeah, no, zombies. They have that BO3.
Zombie Chronicles.
Yeah, that shit's fucking sick.
Fuck with me.
Especially on the
Hell
PC,
yeah.
BO3. There's
Yo,
so
they got
many
the mods.
there's so
Oh
many
yeah,
mods,
the mods.
bro.
and shit.
Yeah,
That's fun.
the
That's-
modded maps are so much fun.
I was watching Vanos Gaming. He plays a few. He's playing like a
Mhm.
Mario one. That shit was looking crazy.
Yeah.
That's just crazy. Yeah, that game
Custom
is pretty
maps.
cool. I like that. So yeah, gaming wise, I think it's definitely changed the last 10 years. And like continue to move forward. Like obviously all these like fucking organizations and teams are huge now too.
Yeah,
It's
So
become so mainstream though. Like
it really has.
people used to like look down on gamers.
Mhm.
Like, get a life, get out of your basement. But now
Yeah.
it's like
Now it's like you can make a career out of it.
Right.
yeah, you can get
You can go to
legitimately a
to
career.
college and be on an esports team,
Yeah,
bro.
that's insane.
You know, all systems go, or is that what it's
Yeah,
called?
yeah.
On Shrewsbury Street,
Mhm.
they have something for high school teams.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I was like,
It's
my
like
man-
a club.
it-
It's like a club now
yeah,
at school.
that
Yeah,
was insane.
Crazy.
You know Zachy, the kid that we play basketball with?
yeah.
Bro, he's just so filth at COD, and it's like, it's disturbing because he doesn't even try, and it's just like, I wish he would take it serious.
He should
It's
take
like,
it
oh my
serious.
god, you're like wasting this
Yeah,
potential.
why
'cause
does he take it serious?
I don't know.
Maybe we should. I'll run some with him. Maybe he can carry me. That's not what he's talking about.
If you gotta hop in. Then he'll get Modern Warfare 2 like day one, and first
Fuck
game he
yeah.
drops in, he'll probably drop like 90.
Damn,
It's so like nonchalant for him. I don't know.
I love that.
How
though.
That used
he
to be
does
so
it.
much fun. Pub
Yeah.
stomping back in the
pub
day.
stomping,
Oh
dude.
my
Yeah, that's what I'm
gosh.
saying. Is if this new COD has potential to be like nasty, like
You know they ruined
crazy.
it though because of the skill-based matchmaking. Now,
Yeah, they did.
that
They
that,
did
that
ruin
killed
that
the
shit.
game.
No.
Yeah, give me the fucking this. Like I want to play against these Christmas noobs,
You want to have
bro.
fun, you have to have like a 0.5 KD.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
Anything over 1 and you're in a lobby.
Just
with
reverse boost or
sweats,
something.
bro.
Exactly.
For the people who don't game or like play COD or play any of that, like that segment wasn't for you for sure. Like we were just going through.
We're
a little
sorry.
bit of
We're
memory-
nerds.
little bit of memory lane. But yeah, moving on. I do want to talk about. Let's do our hypothetical of the week.
So we're answering last week's, right?
Yeah, let's answer last week's first because I forgot what it was. You want to go through it again?
Yeah. So JB, and for those who may not remember, the hypothetical was if you were offered the chance to have. So you're offered $100 million, but for the rest of your life, you're being chased by a snail. A snail knows your location at all times, and if that snail ever catches up to you and touches you, you die. So the snail's immortal. Like, you can't trap it. You can't do anything like that. So
Yeah.
so I think that's the answer first time hearing it too. But
Do you want to hear my answer?
if you would take it or not.
I wouldn't take it.
You wouldn't?
Nope.
Wow.
Um,
Wow.
yeah, dude, I'm gonna get caught lacking. Yeah.
But you know how slow a snail.
I know, but dude, think about it. Like, sleeping.
True,
You're
but like-
sleeping in the same spot every night. That nail's gonna
Why?
catch on, bro.
You have $100 million. You know.
That's what I'm saying. You can just
Buy a
travel.
property
Travel
on
every
it.
I'm a
time.
comfort kind of
continent.
man. I'm a comfort kind of man.
You
So
get too caught.
hey,
caught
man.
up.
How long do you think a snail's gonna take if you go to Europe, starting from Massachusetts?
All right.
where was a snail in the first place?
Starting in Massachusetts,
How do you know that?
because
You came face to face with him?
yeah.
You're like, oh shit, the snail's right here. I gotta go to Europe. You won't catch me there, bro. Nah. See, I wouldn't do it because I would honestly. I just think I get luck, and you know what I'm saying. Like,
Once a year, just hey, new home every year. Stay somewhere
I
new.
wouldn't
want to
live like that.
Why not? You see the world.
Why would you want to spend all that money to just escape the snail when the snail gave you the money in the first
Bro,
place?
you're set
You
for
could
life.
travel. You're traveling.
Right, you're
I would love to
Seeing the
travel.
world.
I would do that to
$100
travel.
million, you're set for life.
Imagine I run into that damn snail, bro.
No.
Hey, when that time
saying.
comes, you know, when that time
Like,
comes.
oh my god, my flight's in 3 hours. Don't do
Just
anything.
do laps around the airport if they're in the airport with you.
Yeah,
I would
I'm
take
saying no. I'm a passive kind of guy. Right now in this moment, I'll probably be like watching this on editing later. I'll be like, "What the fuck? I said no to that question." It's usually how it goes, but just to be different, because I feel like you guys are all gonna say yes.
I would say yes, 100%.
Yeah, so
Easy.
I'm just being different, y'all. Yeah, but that's a
Devil's
good
advocate.
hypothetical. I want to hear the new one though. Let's hear it.
All right, and then we'll end with idiots.
Yeah.
All right, so the new one, it's not as fun, but I thought it was interesting. So if you could know the truth behind any secret or mystery in this universe, what would it be?
Ooh.
That's a really good one.
You just thought of some right off. The
I
bat.
thought of something
know,
right off the
like-
bat too.
I know you're a conspiracist too, so like I
It's
probably
gonna
think
take
it all
me
over
a
the
while. I
place.
have to like sit down and think. Nothing really
Bro,
popped into my mind.
Everything popped in my head.
There's like 8 things that just popped
Yeah.
into my head, but
Okay.
like
Yeah.
there's one thing like I would really want to know about.
All right, so leave your comments.
Leave your comments.
Leave your answers in the comments. Yes,
Leave your comments and the answers.
and then we will answer. Chris and I will answer next week.
yeah, we'll answer next
Justin
week.
will leave a comment in next week's
Yes,
video.
sir.
And then, all right,
If you made it this far, leave
What
an
are we
emoji.
dropping?
What are we dropping, Justin? Name
pick
an emoji.
We're doing the up arrow.
The up arrow.
Up arrow
'Cause
emoji.
all we moving is up.
Yes, sir.
There we go. All right, so this week in
Hey pal, you just blowing from stupid town?
An idiot sandwich.
quite the story.
Yo, I want to hear this.
Quite the story.
I laughed out loud when you said
We're
it.
going to Oklahoma for
Oh,
this
geez,
story.
Oklahoma.
And at least on this website, the title of the article is very captivating right off the first word. I think I could give you 100 guesses and you wouldn't guess the first word. Dildos. Dildos and lube seemingly scattered across interstate after a truck crash in Oklahoma.
Wow.
So this happened, I believe this September 16th. So not too. When was that? Yes, 2 days ago.
Yeah, it was like 2 days ago.
As a film.
Was
That's
it- oh
today's
my god, it
September
is today?
16th.
Oh,
Today's September 16th.
oh damn. Damn. So we're hot off the press. So a rollover crash in Oklahoma set social media on fire Wednesday after one of the trucks involved appeared. Like, whoever wrote this article had some good wordplay. Appeared to drop its load of dildos and lubricant onto the roadway as a result of the incident. So it was a 2-car, but this was like an 18-wheeler.
Yeah. Full of sex
Full-
toys.
That's crazy.
full-
And lube.
Yes. So it ended up being a 2-car thing, but the 18-wheeler ended up like rolling over, like it
Oh,
said. So
shit.
completely fell on its side.
Jeez.
Was the guy okay?
I mean, yeah, he was good. But,
That's not what we're
Lost his
concerned
jaw.
about.
so, yeah. So there's a video. There's a video of like the news anchor talking to like the people in the helicopter, like, oh, can you see what that happens to be? Do you know what's scattered all around the floor? And then like the people in the helicopter, they zoom in, and they're like, oh, I can't quite tell, but you can tell that. he's like, I can't quite tell, but maybe you can. But you see like a bunch of boxes and just a bunch of like phallic.
Yeah, you can see it.
Phallic, things.
Phallic things.
Yes. So this happened near Mustang Road, just outside of Oklahoma City. No injuries were reported, so yes,
Sweet. The
guy was fine.
Guy's an idiot, but he's okay.
But and it says in the video above, again, we'll link the article with the video and the description.
I've been slacking on that. My bad.
Oh my God, I'll remind him. But it says you can hear News 9's chopper pilot Jim Gardner steer around, describing what appears to be the truck's true contents as the camera zooms in to get a better look. It's a bit comical. While the police have not officially confirmed the contents of the truck, a different news site report seeing a major adult product-focused distribution hub. Actually, so that's where they believe that the truck was coming from.
Okay.
So like an adult toy company.
Right,
Mhm.
right. So it's probably just
So.
shipping over some shit.
Yep. So
Wow.
you got that precious cargo, and
Oh man, that's just embarrassing to like happen. Like
imagine being
out
the
of all
driver,
things.
like
fuck.
just ripping open the door up top, and you're like,
Oh fuck all my.
This is what I do
dildos.
for a living.
right, yeah.
Like
And
all
it's-
my dildos, dude.
I feel like don't you think it's kind of hard to tip an 18-wheeler?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
would think
Something
so.
must
How
have
does that
happened.
happen?
Yeah, something must have happened. That was kind of
I
like
feel like you have to just be like,
swerve. Yeah, but
Mhm.
it's not hard. It's easy to happen if you just make one
Yeah,
wrong,
that
like
is
true.
wrong move. Yeah, you have to be very like precise with the truck.
damn.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
know how like they always like have to turn wide,
Yeah, you have to be super
like left side
precise
and
and
right
like
turn.
you have to
Mhm.
aim for the right thing. If you don't hit the right spot, you're reversing on like an intersection, and people
You ever
are getting
seen like
pissed.
the trucks? Yeah, because they blocked off an entire like off ramp and
That's
on
what I'm
ramp.
saying. They can do that shit.
You ever seen the videos where it's like product trucks will drop like beers or like I think one of them was like money one time.
Yeah.
And people would get out of their cars and grab.
Mhm.
You think people did that for like
Nah, not for the
I mean,
dildos in the
maybe.
lube.
the lube though?
Hey,
The lube
dildos
maybe,
and
not the
lube,
dildos,
they
bro.
cost a pretty penny.
Unless the girls were just like even or guys were just like, you know what, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna grab
bro.
some.
They're kind of
I don't feel
expensive.
like
they cost a pretty penny.
Right.
I don't know. I just feel like that's not something I would grab off the side of the road.
No.
Maybe if no one was looking.
Yeah,
It was like
it could have been
one-
the crime
1
scene could have
a.m..
just started, and they're like, "Fuck, let's do it right before everything happens."
But yeah, in the video too, it's like, well, whatever it is, it's gonna take a long time to clean up. Yeah. So it's like, imagine being like the ones to have to pick up like each individual
Or you're just like sweeping like up like a bunch of dildos
a bunch of
and
dicks.
lube.
Yeah.
Man, poor people.
Well, they're probably in packaging, so they don't have to actually touch it. But still,
Right,
that's
right,
pretty
but,
funny.
yeah, you're just like looking at it. Like,
Just that shit.
it's like, oh, when I expected this call, I didn't expect
not
this is
good.
what I was
I
gonna
didn't
be
expect to see
seeing.
dildos and lube all over the highway.
Idiots for sure, because you know that's just man. Drive the truck right.
Oklahoma. It's
Oklahoma,
Only in Oklahoma.
only in
Like,
Oklahoma.
it's
There's
like
dildos
wide
on the
open
road.
ranges or something. No, I'm surprised they have highways. And
Literally, but yeah, I mean, that's idiots in the news for this week, and that's gonna do it for the Lights Out Co pod. But
what episode are we on?
this is 8. This is
8.
episode 8. Yeah, season 2. Season 2 is coming to an end very very soon.
Yeah.
Season 3 will
Maybe
be
2
upon
more
us.
episodes.
It's gonna be a few, not 2. It's
Okay.
gonna be quite a few. We'll have
Couple
a finale and stuff like that. So
Nice.
we're good to go. But appreciate you guys for tuning in. JB, I just want to thank you guys. Thank you
Mhm.
for having, dude. Thank you for coming on the podcast. It was really, really, really good time talking to you, conversating with you, and just
Mhm.
overall, hearing about what's been going on in your life because, we've been friends for a while. So it's nice. An OG Lights Out co-member
Yeah,
for
man.
the people that don't know. So yeah, happy that you finally made it on the pod.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of
Hopefully I
course.
can come back.
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, we'll definitely have you back.
Man's
but
got to be to work in 1 hour.
Yeah, we
Time
gotta
of
get this man
filming,
out of here.
this
Yeah,
dude's
so-
got work.
Thank you guys
We're
for
chilling.
watching. Thank you guys for listening. Remember, rate us on Spotify. Leave a like. Leave a comment. Don't forget to comment the up arrow emoji like my boy JB
Up
said.
arrow emoji.
Yes, sir. And
The socials will be linked.
socials will be
Follow
linked
JB.
on the screen as well. And yeah, we will talk to you guys soon. And we will thank you guys for tuning in. And yeah,
Catch
see
you
guys
next
later.
week.
Peace out.